A growing number of organizations that have a large number of properties find themselves with the numerous assets that are quite old and poor performing. Right now, the government has some targets in place to change so that if you have an energy performance certificate which has a F or G rating on a band from A to G, with F and G being worst, A being best, you are not likely to be able to rent or lease or sell your property as of 2018. This basically means there's a lot of organizations out there that have got assets that are going to need to improve. Some of those assets aren't going to be financially viable to improve. And that means that as we get closer and closer to the 2018 deadline, you're going to probably see more and more buildings suddenly enter the marketplace that are those stranded assets. They'll be trying to get rid of them very quickly. This presents an opportunity. Not only can those buildings be improved to make them more efficient and generate energy on site to make money, they can be improved so that they become more valuable assets. They look more attractive to different clients. You can have increased retention. You can gather new lettable space. You can get more people involved in wanting to move into those spaces. But at the same time, there are some buildings that are going to be unviable for improvements. And because of that fact, if they can't be financially viable, then you need to be disposing those assets early on. Instead of waiting as you get closer and closer to this 2018 date, more and more buildings are likely to come on the marketplace then. So this is an interesting opportunity. Here at H.W. Fisher, we help clients who have property portfolios manage that process, not only by looking at the individual buildings themselves, but also looking at the bigger picture about the investment cycles, the exposure, the disposal, also looking at corporate social responsibility and support in those other areas. There are many, many solutions available in the marketplace now, so that even some buildings which have low value can suddenly gain more value by letting them be used by others who can make money off of generating energy on site. It's better to act early. And also, while things like the renewable heat incentive are in place and the feed-in tariff, we've got a position now where certain technologies make financial sense, significant financial sense. You can now install heating systems into buildings that actually pay you to heat the building, flipping everything on its head. Totally different way of approaching things, while at the same time improving your energy performance certificate, decreasing the environmental impact, and increasing the attractiveness of those buildings. You can also look at green leases and changing the way the relationships work. And so this is all a process of evolving and changing within the property market, and it's going to continue because energy prices are going to continue to escalate. There's going to be increasing demands from clients on properties, and properties will need to improve to be fit for purpose in the modern 21st century.